here. I've decided to do a director's commentary on my footage from the 2015 Arts Fest in Allentown, PA. There's Alex Clare's booth. I've mentioned him in a previous video. Former friend of mine. Well, I mean, he's still a friend. I don't get to see him anymore. So this was put on by the Alternative Gallery, which is a group of artists who just banded together and started this little collective organization that was going to feature art from a lot of the local artists in Allentown. They grew in popularity. Look at this guy doing a puppet show. And they expanded spaces, and they feature different shows monthly, doing kind of street culture type events, I'd say. They do video game, what do you call it? Where you get a bunch of consoles in a place and play video games, retro games. They do hip hop, breakdancing shows. They do metal shows. They do all kinds of musical performances. Also art shows, which was their focus, but they kind of collected a lot of the things they were into. I want to call it street culture, but it's more like alternative culture, hence the name, the Alternative Gallery. So they were putting on an annual arts festival in Allentown because there really wasn't anything like it. Nothing that wasn't so, I guess, corporate and I don't know how to describe the events that take place in cities that are funded by these art councils. This was more like, let's just get a bunch of people who don't really have a place, or they don't want to be a part of the establishment. Look at my terrible filming where it's vertical 1 minute and horizontal the other minute. Had a beer, which is great. Haven't had a beer in a while. It's been over a year since I had a beer, I think. And it was Guinness. Oh, I love the Guinness. I can go for a beer right now. But this was a nice show put on. This may be the second year they did it, maybe the first year. And it's kind of like they're getting their feet under themselves as far as what they want to do with it. And it was pretty good. A little bit light on attendance. I think people were kind of, either the word didn't get out well enough or they weren't sure. Still, it was, you know what? I like to go on days or times when it's not really going to be too active. So I can't say if it picked up, but still it was well attended. This is me interacting with different people at the booths. Back when I wasn't afraid to just film people, people weren't like, stop filming me like they are now. Well, I don't go around just filming people, but this was when I was trying to be a creator, when I was big into like using Periscope and live filming. This is a woman, this is Art Fest poster, and there's a woman selling jewelry. At this show, there were artists. There were, artists as in traditional painters, but there were craftspeople, jewelry makers. There were people selling apparel. Oh, man. See, I would not have shown this footage. I knew it was bad as I was like putting it into the editor because I'm switching portrait, landscape. I was really new to filming, so you're getting some of my earliest kind of attempts at recording and sharing things. And like I record while I'm walking, so it's this bumpy up and down kind of. I figured, why not just put up the footage? I took the audio out. It was kind of cringy, as the kids say. I didn't listen to all of it, but every now and then it'd be me interacting with someone. And I hate my voice. I never listen to these. Look at this. I'm filming like someone's Jeep. See, this wasn't, not going to say it wasn't organized, but it was like, let's just get out there, have a good time. Not like, it may have been their first or maybe second year doing it, which was great to put on a show like this, give people an opportunity to experience something. By this going so fast, you're not really getting a close view of what's going on here, but you can kind of get the general feel of what's going on. And if you want to pause this video at any time, feel free. Hold on, my computer went to sleep. Let me Okay, we're back. All right, Heaven's Honey. Unfortunately, I found out the woman who ran Heaven's Honey passed away a couple years ago. I think from cancer. Rest in peace. I had bought honey from her a few times. She was one of the local honey producers in the area, which is strange because I never really look at the background of these people. They say they make this honey. They could be getting it from the bear in Walmart and pouring it into a new jar and just upping the price. But I trusted her honey. It tasted better than the bear in the jar, so I went to her. And this is one unique thing they had. They had, what do you call this, like graffiti mural type art, which is really, everyone did a great job on these. They're catering, kind of giving the local artists who, don't have a place to showcase. Why am I going upside down? Giving them a chance to shine here. And those guys, Max Mino is in there somewhere, all sharing their technique, sharing their love of the craft. There's me walking around. So I don't have much to say about this. Just wanted to share the footage, tell you about the not art establishment, the Alternative Galleries event. And they've done it successful years after this. I don't know how many of them I attended, but I think I looked and their website mentioned the 2019 show, and saying, be sure to check us out in 2020. So they couldn't predict COVID. So I don't know. Well, I know they didn't do a show 2020, and I don't know if they've picked up since. But they make a podcast on YouTube. I'll link it so you can hear the Alternative Gallery. There's some more Alex Clare artwork. You can hear them and what they're up to. They interview different local artists in the Allentown, Lehigh Valley area. So if you're from there, check it out. Enjoy. I still got another minute here on this video, or 2 or 3. There's me drinking this beer very slowly. Yeah, there's unstructured in that you can just park anywhere, I guess. But they did have a little skate ramp section here for the skaters. See, they kind of cater to what them and their friends are into and what is traditionally not given a space to, exhibit or flourish, maybe. At least not in a festival type setting, as far as I know. So they kind of let people just do their thing. Pretty cool. Yeah, there was audio to all this. Probably be okay to share it. I'm wondering, I was thinking earlier, I'm like, I should keep it in because, my kids are going to want to hear my voice. I don't have kids. So who wants to hear my voice talking about me walking around this festival, talking to people, just filming them, annoying them. And we're coming up to the end, so I want to thank you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. But before I end, I wanted to share some video of me looking through some of the pictures. So this is the Morning Call article from 20. So before I end, though, I wanted to share some pictures that I found from the 2015 event. This is Morning Call 2015 Arts Fest at Cedar Beach Park. So before I end, I wanted to share some, pictures from the Morning Call 2015 Allentown Arts Fest at Cedar Beach. So this is the event I just showed you, and these are some of the artists. Justin Stewart is a painter. Here's some of the murals. There's that Justin Stewart guy. This is Nadia Rose's Lago. Look at this keystone right here. Funny story about this woman. She shows up. There's Rob. He's one of the members of the, one of the founding members of the Alternative Gallery. There's Alex Clare doing some caricature work. Justin Stewart again. Good stuff here. There's a woman here there, Rose's Nadia Latago. I actually got her to make some buttons for me when we were doing that podcast. All these things lined. There's the 3D printing. I think that was in my video. That's pretty cool. There's a woman hard at work. I'm going to get her name since it's on here. Jill Italiano. Anyway. So, Arts Fest And this is their website, Allentown Arts Fest. Music, dance, comedy. Oh, yeah, I think they had a comedy show. There's some contact information after 2019. But you can go to their website, allentownartsfest.com, to learn more. So thank you. Bye. Take care of yourself.